Welcome to Shreve Memorial Library's virtual read-along. My name is Miss Lynn, and I'm at the North Shreveport Branch. And today is Dr. Seuss's birthday, March 2nd, 2021, and we are celebrating Read Across America Day, the official day to don your Dr. Seuss hat and read a Dr. Seuss book, or any other book you really like. So if you don't have a Dr. Seuss hat, which I do not, I have actually something that you can make. Instead, you can use a paper plate, a Dr. Seuss cutout that I colored with a marker, a bow tie, a popsicle stick, and some black whiskers. If you would like to pick up a kit that has everything in it for you to make this already put together, you can come down to the North Shreveport Branch and pick one up. Only available at North Shreve, though. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to put this down so I can hold the book, even though it's really fun to read with it on. We are going to read a Dr. Seuss book today. This book is called Gerald McBoing Boing. This is one you may not have read before by Dr. Seuss. It is a really, really good book, and it celebrates a little boy and his very, very unique way of speaking. Before we get started, though, I would like to share a very, very long word with you. It is onomatopoeia, and I have written it out for you because it is a very, very long word. Onomatopoeia, and it's very, very, very fun to say. Onomatopoeia. Try it. Onomatopoeia. And instead of trying to explain to you what the word means, I'm going to read to you quickly, if you were onomatopoeia. If you were onomatopoeia, you would be a word that sounds like the action it describes. You could kerplunk and splash like a fish jumping into water. Kerplunk, splash. If you were onomatopoeia, you would need to be an attentive listener. Being attentive means to listen carefully and concentrate on what you hear. You could imitate the sounds you hear indoors, like pop, clang. You could whir like a blender. If you were onomatopoeia, you could sound like nature. You could whoosh like a waterfall, whisper like the wind, twirl, swirl, splish, splash, boom like thunder. If you were onomatopoeia, you could make animal sounds like roar, grrr. This is my very favorite animal sound right now. Jug-a-rum, jug-a-rum, like a bullfrog. Can you do that? Jug-a-rum, jug-a-rum. If you were onomatopoeia, you could explore how one animal sound can be heard in a variety of ways because different languages are made up of different sounds. You could bark like a dog in English. Whoop, whoop. You could bark like a dog in Spanish. There's the Spanish. Guap, guap. You could bark like a dog in Japanese. Wan, wan. Bet you never thought of that. I didn't. If you were onomatopoeia, you could name the sounds you could make with your hands or feet. You could say stomp, stomp, snap, snap, pat, pat, clap, clap. If you were onomatopoeia, you could create music by making percussion sounds. You could do the tss of the cymbals, or you could do the rat-a-tat-tat of the drum. If you were onomatopoeia, you could make sounds that keep time. You could tick, and you could also cuckoo, like the cuckoo clock. When the sun comes up, you could cock-a-doodle-doo. And the moon rises, you could onomatopoeia. Okay, so onomatopoeia is a word that sounds like what it is. Okay, Gerald McBoing Boing. A book full of onomatopoeia, and a good lesson to boot. Gerald McBoing Boing. This is the story of Gerald Mccloy and the strange thing that happened to that little boy. They say it all started when Gerald was 2. That's the age kids start talking. At least, well, most of them do. Well, when he started talking, you know what he said? He didn't talk words. He went boing, boing instead. There he is. What's that? Cried his father, his face turning gray. That's a very odd thing for a young boy to say. And poor Gerald's father rushed to the phone and quick dialed the number of Dr. Malone. Come over fast, the poor father pled. Our boy can't speak words. He goes boing, boing instead. There he is, calling the doctor. I see, said the doctor. It's just as you said. He doesn't speak words. He goes boing, boing instead. They're very worried. I've no cure for this. I can't handle this case. And he packed up his pills and walked out of the place. Then months passed, and Gerald got louder and louder till one day he went boom, like a keg full of powder. There's the doctor leaving, and there's the boom. Oh, dear. It was then that his father said, this is enough. He'll drive us both mad with this terrible stuff. A boy of his age shouldn't sound like a fool. He's got to learn words. We must send him to school. So Gerald marched off, an obedient creature. There he goes. But soon was back home with a note from the teacher. From Public School 7 to Mrs. McCloy. Your little son Gerald's a most hopeless boy. We cannot accept him, for we have a rule that pupils must not go cuckoo at school. Your boy will go honk all his life, I'm afraid. Sincerely yours, Fanny Schultz, teacher, 1st grade. Oh, no. Poor Mom. And as little Gerald grew older, he found when a fellow goes bam, no one wants him around. When a fellow goes squeak, he won't have any friends. For once he says clang, 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 all the fun ends. Oh, there's poor Gerald. Those kids aren't being very nice, are they? Nah, nah, they all shouted. Your name's not McCloy, you're Gerald McBoing Boing, the noise-making boy. Oh, dear. There they are, not being very nice at all. Poor Gerald decided that he had no place at home, in the school, in the whole human race. Oh, there he is. That looks like his dad, getting a little bit irritated with him, sending him out of the bathroom. And so he concluded that drear and forlorn he would just disappear in the thick of a storm. But as he was boarding a slow-moving freight, a voice from the darkness called out, "Stop, boy, wait!" There he is, leaving in the storm and getting ready to board the slow-moving freight. There's the shadow of the voice. Aren't you Gerald McBoing Boing, the lad who makes squeaks? My boy, I have searched for you many long weeks. I can make you the most famous lad in the nation, for I own the Bong 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 radio station. Oh. I need a smart fellow to make all the sounds, who can bark like a dog and bay like the hounds. Your gong is terrific. Your toot is inspired. Quick to Bong Bong Bong. McBong, you're hired. Now his parents, proud parents, are able to boast that their Gerald's clop clop bang is known coast to coast. Oh, there's the difference. There he is on the radio, making his clop clop bang. Now Gerald is rich. He has friends. He's well fed because he doesn't speak words. He goes boing, boing instead. There he is. Boing, boing. The end. So, that's our story for today. I hope you enjoyed it. We really have a ton of Dr. Seuss books down here at this Shreve Memorial Library, North Shreveport Branch, and we also have plenty in the system at our other branches. So if you need to reread Gerald McBoing Boing, or if you would like to read any of our other Dr. Seuss books, hurry on down to our branch and pick one up. Thank you for joining me today. Happy Read Across America Day.